Today I want to take a look at Toontrack's EZ Bass plugin in the context of a prog rock song. Now, there are a lot of videos already covering a full demo and review of the software, so I don't want to kind of go into the same things that people have done really well already. I just want to pull out an instance of my use of this, specifically in a single that I have that's coming out shortly after I'm recording this video, and show you how it works in the context of this type of music and what I did programming it, and just give you another instance of how it's used so you can see if it's the kind of thing you'd like for yourself. Let's pull up the Reaper session and get to the studio desk and we'll take a look at it. Okay, so I've got the session loaded up in Reaper here and an instance of EZ Bass that I've programmed for this song. And the song is, as you're going to hear, a prog rock metal kind of tune. And I'm using a guitar that's tuned to drop C. And I don't have a bass that's conveniently tuned for me to play along with the guitar part. And it uses some open strings. So I would have kind of had to take one of my basses and tune it differently. So I thought to myself, let's give EZ Bass a try. And I'm going to hand program in each note along with the riff that I'm playing here and get something that works with it, and let's see how it sounds. So the sound that I used is the modern EZ Bass, and I liked the firm distortion sound. There's a little bit of delay you can hear when I click and get that back. That's not because of latency, it's because using the screen grab recording that I'm using here, I have to not use my ASIO configuration. I have to use something different, so it causes a bit of a lag. But in any case, you can hear what the sound is of this. And you can see down here on the timeline, it doesn't show what the actual chords are because I didn't use any of their preset grooves. I didn't drag the drum track into here so that it could kind of write an artificial intelligence groove. I just notated what the parts of the song are, and then this piece here underneath where the notes are, I programmed every single one of these notes by hand to match what I wanted for the guitar part. So including the articulations. These are mostly just straight plucked notes. Something like this piece in here is just an articulation of kind of smacking a muted string. I've got a couple of those articulations here and there. And this program, as I mentioned, this is all demoed other places, but just quickly, if I load this up here and show you, I can change any of these notes to any one of these numerous articulations to make more human aspects to the playing, so it's not just even notes all the time. So let me play you the riff here by itself without the bass. I'll just move this off to the other screen. I'm going to mute the bass. And this intro riff here, this is just the guitar and the rest of the music without the bass. Okay, now if I bring the bass back over, I'm going to unmute it. And let's watch the bass kind of play along with it, and you can hear how good this sounds. So you can hear it's a nice full sound. It blends into the mix well. I do have a couple of effects on it. I have no effects on it. I just have the channel strip on it, which is just this very simple. This is the Waves SSL bundle, and I just have the preset in here, which is among their presets loaded into the bass preset. And I use the channel strips on every one of the channels in this song, in all of the songs that I do, because it creates nice separation. And I have a video on that if you want to know what that's all about and how it can take a demo sounding recording and make it sound more like a record. Check out that link above. But back to the bass here. I want to solo the bass and the drums so you can hear just that together and really get an idea of how this is working. So you can hear how I added those little articulations, the stops and pops and staccato notes to really add a human feel to it. And I think if you're using this program in a more advanced way, I guess you'd say, like this, rather than just dragging in and having it automatically write parts for you, this can still be a very powerful plugin, or I shouldn't say still, it's an even more powerful plugin than often what people talk about. If you're willing to spend the time and plug in exactly the bass part that you want, and even play around with moving notes in and off the groove just a little bit, or in and off the line, I should say, usually a little bit behind it, to create a groovy feel to something that's more human sounding. I'm just going to jump forward to like the chorus of the song and maybe a little bit of the solo break to show you more. And I'm going to, at the end of this video, I have a lyric video for this single, or I will by the time I post this on YouTube. So I will have this roll right into that. So at the end of the video, if you want to check out this song in its entirety, you can. The video will just forward right to it when you're done here. We take a look at the chorus part here.
It's up to me to find better days, 'cause I'm not the same, I'm not,
you know, a more open kind of sound.
I'm healing all my scars, it's a brand new start.
Let's jump forward to the solo area, where it's a little more naked and it stands out more in the mix, and you'll see it still sounds very good. Those stops in there. Just quickly, just those by themselves. Man, does it have a good sound. I am really, really impressed with this Toontrack product, and I'm using their drum product here too, of course. So again, this is not a complete demo of the software. I just wanted to give you a glimpse into what it sounds like in the context of this type of song. And if you like what you're hearing and you want to check out the song, as I was saying before, we're going to roll right to it from here. And if you like what I'm doing in these videos and want to check out more lessons and gear and software reviews, please like and subscribe, man. It makes the whole world better. And until next time, keep making great music.